Hi, friends. We are officially 1 week into Camp One Clap on the One Clap Speech and Debate podcast, and I hope everyone's having a good time at camp. I'm your camp director and host of the One Clap Speech and Debate podcast, Lyle Wiley, and today we're going to have our first episode of Trivia Tuesday, Camp Quiz Clash, with camp counselor Londe Gagnon. Quick reminder, check the One Clap socials for today's social media challenge topic. It's been really awesome to see all the interactions on posts, and thank you so much to everyone who's been participating. Additionally, the ABCs of debate with Professor Graham and Kevin marches on, resolute and unstoppable. You need to check out these videos, folks. They defy description and sometimes logic, but they're great. You got to check them out. Okay, back to Trivia Tuesday. So let's check out Camp Counselor Londe Gagnon's bio. Camp Counselor Londe is a 15-year speech and debate coaching addict. She loves not camping and not hiking. Londe is a glamper and enjoys nature walks that are not too hot and where there are no bugs. She also loves way too hard trivia because it is, you guessed it, intense. Anyway, on today's episode, Anna Altabell from Star Valley and Hunter McComey from Riverton square up in an epic trivia battle for the ages. It's time for round one of Camp Quiz Clash with Counselor Londe Gagnon. Welcome to Trivia Tuesday at Camp One Clap. This is the Camp One Clap Quiz Clash. I dare you to say that 5 times fast with Counselor Londe and Counselor Lyle. And we have 2 quiz challengers today on our first trivia. Londe, you want to introduce our challengers?
Yes, coming to us this fabulous Tuesday, we have Anna Altabell from Star Valley.
Woo!
And we have Hunter McComey from Riverton.
Yeah.
Hey.
Welcome to you both. Let's get to know you just a little bit before we get started on some trivia. Our topic for the trivia today is going to be like an introduction to speech and debate. So I'm sure that you're going to do great. But hey, let's find out a little bit about your speech and debate experience. So Anna, like, how long you been doing speech and debate? What do you do?
I'm going into my senior year, and I've done speech and debate for the past 2 years, sophomore and junior. I mainly compete in oratory. That's what I started out doing, and that's just what I love to do, so I kept with it.
Great. And you compete for Star Valley, correct?
Yes.
All right, great. Let's talk to Hunter for a second. Hunter, what's your speech and debate tale for us?
This will be going on my 3rd year. I'm a senior this year. The events I do is policy in Congress.
So we have a platformer and a debater. Nice. And Hunter, you're from Riverton, correct? You compete for Riverton High School?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. One more quick question before we get started on trivia. What is the best speech and debate snack? I'll let Hunter start this time.
Man, my favorite snack for it is I always get some apple juice and Cheez-Its. That's my go-to. Right.
Apple juice and Cheez-Its. I don't know, Londe, how do you feel about that?
It's feeling a little healthy for me. It's okay. I mean, maybe not the Cheez-Its, but you know.
Yeah, it does seem kind of healthy. It's like apples, some sugar or whatever.
That's
and
right.
Cheez-Its have your wheats and your dairy. I don't know. Covers most of the groups. What about you, Anna? What's your go-to speech and debate snack?
I'm a big fan of goldfish and sweet tart ropes lately.
Like separate, not like together.
Yeah,
but
not.
like,
I don't wrap them up or anything.
Okay.
Just separate.
That would be kind of strange.
That would be. Kind of want to try it.
All right, so I'm going to choose 1 or 2. Okay, so I'm gonna like hold up a finger, a 1 or a 2, and just gonna put it behind my back here. And then Hunter, I want you to guess 1 or 2. If you get the number that I have, then you're gonna be a member of my team. If you get the other number, then you will be a member of Londe's team. And we're going to be kind of cheering on the person who is on our team. So you're hoping to be on my team, right? Okay. So Hunter, what number do you think I have?
2.
That is correct. All right. So Hunter is on my team, and that means Anna, you're stuck with Londe. I'm sorry.
I love Londe.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
That's right.
So,
Battle of the genders begins. Right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it worked out that way. Great. Geez, this is great. We're going to be very classy, okay, Hunter? We might like dial down the trash talk just a little bit.
We can take it. We can take it. Don't worry.
All right. So the way it's going to work, I'm going to ask questions to Anna, and then Lonnie's going to ask questions to Hunter. So we're going to be asking questions to the person that's not on our team. And we're not going to be like razzing you or anything. We'll try to make this like fair, but we are sort of cheering for the person that's on our squad, right? So let's let Lonnie start. So you can ask Hunter the first question. Are we ready for trivia?
Ready.
All right, so we're not going to time you, but we would ask you to please just answer as quickly as you can, and then also, you know, if you just don't really know, I mean, try not to stall out. Just give it a go. All right, so you're up, Lonnie.
Get her done. Okay, Hunter. How many high school main events are there in speech and debate as recognized by the NSDA?
As in both your speech and your, I guess, debate side.
Main events.
Do I got to raise my hands for this one?
Yes. You can take a minute because you might need to count in your head. But yes, don't use any resources.
Okay.
You got this, Hunter.
It's over 20, so be 23, 24.
The answer is 12.
So it's a bit of a trick question because there are main events and then there's supplemental events.
Yeah.
So you're probably closer if you count all the supplemental events, but main events there are 12. It's okay, Hunter. We're going to totally get that one back.
All right. Okay. No pressure here, Anna.
Oh, all right, Anna. So you have a chance to get up 1 point. Don't worry, Hunter. You got 5 questions total, so you got 4 more chances. All right. So okay. This one's for Anna. In which 2 debate events does the topic stay the same for the entire competition season? So for the entire season, what 2 debate events have the same topic?
I can only think of one off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of the other one.
So you can.
I know this isn't.
You can try the first one.
I'm going to say policy for one of them.
That is correct. That's one of them. Yes.
Let's go.
50%. You got
that. Give me half a point. I'm so not well versed in debate. I know that this isn't right, but I'm going to say Congress.
Oh, that's a good guess. But the other debate event where it stays the same all year is Big Questions debate. So
I forgot about that.
A pretty new event, so also kind of hard to remember. But okay, so we're tied at no answers correct, but that's okay. These are hard questions. Lonnie and I have fashioned these questions. They're difficult. They're not meant to be easy. So it's this keeps us even. So we'll see what happens with the next set of questions. All right, Lonnie, are you ready?
Okay, this one's tough. This one is testing your One Clap fandom. Who was the first guest on the first ever full episode of One Clap Speech and Debate podcast? Our first guest.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't had much time to do any research on this. I've been working my butt off all week.
Hunter is not a One Clap super fan yet.
That's all right.
Yeah. Once I get done with work, I'll be digging some research.
Well, do you have a guess, Hunter, about who might be the first guest?
I'll go with one of my old teammates, Kyler Bennett.
It's a good guess.
It's a good guess.
Has Kyler been on the podcast?
Kyler hasn't been on the podcast, and he totally should.
Yeah.
My first ever guest was Coach Marcus Viney from East High School. Came on and talked about informative. And I realized that was a little bit of a difficult question. It's unfortunate that you got it, Hunter. I'm sorry. It's out that way.
Karma, you wrote that question.
But we got some more. We got some more options. We got chances. All right. So we're going to move to question 2 for Anna. And let's see. What do we got here? So there's a little bit of flexibility on this, but what 3 genres are included in program oral interpretation competition?
Typically, I hear song lyrics, like research articles and poetry. Is that true?
That's a tough one, Lonnie. I don't know. You're gonna have to So I would say that here's what we'll say. So research articles and poetry and song lyrics would be 2 genres. We'll like add the poetry and the song lyrics together into a genre. Do you have any other genre that you would add to that list?
I've listened to one poi ever. So
it makes it tricky. It definitely makes it tricky.
Can I say books?
That's probably the same category as research articles.
Yeah, that felt like the same category. I'll be honest with you.
It could be. I think maybe Londe, we should give Anna like a half a point. Because for one thing, she had half of the answer correct on the last one. This is 2 out of 3 probably. I mean, because the other genres we're looking for like either prose or drama.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I would say that we're going to give you a half a point overall. Just gives you a slight edge on Hunter. You think that's fair?
I'm
Londe?
okay with that.
Well, I mean, she's on my team, so of course I think
she's going to think anything's fair.
I'm less okay with it, but we'll deal because Hunter's going to get the rest of the answers right anyway. So we should be golden. All right, Londe, you want to go to question number 3 for Hunter?
Hunter, you ready for this one?
Yep.
What is the difference between a bill and a resolution in congressional debate? So what we're looking for is how would you write them differently?
Oh, write them differently. Okay.
What are you trying to get after?
The bill, I would do a subgenre of it. So I would write, well, I want the bees to be alive for X, Y, and Z. My resolution would be my big point of like why these bees need to be alive for humanity.
I kind of understand where he's coming from, Londe. I think he's getting the spirit of the question. So what we're looking for is like a bill passes a law, right? Like, so a bill passes into actual legislation as a law. A resolution just says that it's like the Congress should be committed to it as an idea. I think that's essentially what you're saying. Londe, do we think we give him full point for that?
Yeah, I think we could.
Yeah.
Right? How do we feel about that?
I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I definitely think we should. Yes, I think so. Okay. I think so. So does put Hunter in the lead with a point. And, we've got, Anna's got a half a point. So still have an opportunity to get the lead here with this question. So, all right. This one you might know this one because you are a platformer. So name the 3 platform events.
Oratory, poetry, and humor.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Is it really?
That is incorrect.
I'm going to be straight with you right now. I've never heard the term platformer until you said it like 10 minutes ago. And I'm like, that's so interesting. I don't know what that means.
Well, totally understandable if you don't know the term.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we usually break things into like 3 different sort of kinds of events. And there's like interpretive events, platform events, and debate events. And so the 3 platform events are oratory, informative, and extemporaneous. I mean, Congress,
that makes sense.
Congress is kind of a hybrid. It's like, you could like change your mind where you put Congress. And if someone said Congress for platform, you can make a case for it. But those are the 3 main platform events. So,
and the reason
unfortunately, you still have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Londe.
Yeah, I was going to say the reason that they're separated is because they're original work, right?
Gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Gotcha.
See, we're learning things.
So yeah,
we are every day.
Educational. It's okay. Still got a couple of shots, but Hunter now has the lead with 1 point. So we'll see if he can hang on. All right. So Londe, do you have question number 3 for Hunter? Come on, Hunter.
Oh yeah, Hunter. Okay, this one's going to be tough given your background. Are you ready for it?
Oh, it is going to be tough, isn't it?
What is a teaser in interp events?
A teaser would, in my opinion, would be your opening line.
Well, close, yeah.
Or it would be kind of your background of it as well. That's in my opinion.
All right, so I think what we can do here, we'll see if Londe approves, but I think we can give him a half a point for what you start with, because that is true. You want to explain what a teaser is, Londe?
The teaser is the part of your piece before you do the intro. So it's the part that is written by the author, but you do a little section of it, and then you do your intro, which is the part you write yourself, introducing everybody to the piece. So the teaser is the little section right before.
Okay.
Yeah, so like brings people into the interpretive piece.
Yes.
Yeah. But hey, that's pretty good for not being an interpretive competitor. So it gets you a half a point and gets you just a little bit of cushion because right behind you, you have 1.5 points, but Anna has half a point. So she has a chance to catch up with this next question. All right. Are you ready for your next question?
Ready as I'll ever be. I mean,
all right. So what does, and this is an event, but what does OSWP stand for? OSWP. I'll give you a hint. It's a supplemental event, but what supplemental event does that stand for?
OSWP?
OSWP. Yep.
I have no idea, so I'm going to say opinion speaking with pros.
Hey, you know what? That's a really good guess.
That's a good answer.
Thank you.
Really good guess. I mean, I'd love to give you some points for creativity, but you're not on my team, so I'm not going to advocate for that. However, OSWP stands for Original Spoken Word Poetry.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I've never heard the abbreviations for these.
Yeah. It's a cool event. You know, you get to write your own poetry and perform it. But yeah, understandable if you didn't put that together. It's kind of a supplemental event that not everybody gets a chance to do.
Yeah. And we're
down to the last question. The last question, and Hunter's got a slim lead of a point. So if he gets this one right, this might lock it in for him. All right. Go ahead, Londe.
Okay. Which events require a binder? There are 2 of them. Which events require a binder?
I know there's speech events, poetry, and I want to say informative.
Oh, you're so close. I mean, informatives do have like a visual aid. So I guess you could have a folder as a visual aid. But yeah, no, it is poetry and POI are the 2 interpretive events where you.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Well, it's okay, Hunter, because you've set up the suspense and the opportunity for Anna to come back and with this last question have a shot at tying you for a tiebreaker.
Oh dear.
However, I will say that this last question is sort of a question geared towards debaters. So we'll see if you have a shot here. All right. This is your last chance. All right.
Noted.
Anna, to have a shot at a tiebreak. In debate, what is a K? You don't have to explain what it is. Just what does K stand for?
You really did me like that. Wow. Let me think of a fake answer to give real quick. A K is where the other team agrees with you and drops their case.
Drops their case with a K.
Yeah,
drops their case with a K. You know, that would be really cool if that like happened a lot.
Amazing.
They're just like, you know what? We drop it. We're just gonna give you the W.
Yeah.
And you could try that on Hunter right now. You could maybe there's a plead. Like Hunter's like, I quit. I guess you win.
Yeah.
However,
you gotta go to dinner, Hunter.
Alas, the K stands for critique. And that means that Hunter, my teammate, has just won the first round of Camp One Clap Quiz Clash. So thank you so much, Anna, for coming along. And
I tried my hardest.
I
gave it my all.
You did me proud. You're doing well.
Thank you.
Yes, I feel like maybe whoever wrote these questions, they might be a little bit difficult and mean. But congratulations to you, Hunter. That means that you have the opportunity to go to round 2. I didn't mention this at the top of the show, but the winner of the last round, first off, they're going to have to get through some very difficult challengers. We have some alumni that are going to be up that are really knowledgeable speech and debate folks that are coming up. But if you get through them, the winner gets One Clap merchandise of their choice. Like a sweatshirt, hoodie, or t-shirt of their choice. So we'll see what happens. But Anna, thank you so much for coming along. And, good luck to you this season, and good luck to Star Valley.
Thank you.
And we had a lot of fun with you. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry to see you go.
It's okay. Gone too soon. Thanks for having me. And I'm sure I'll see you guys sometime in the season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Thanks. Hey, thanks so much to our brave quiz competitors and camp counselor Londe Gagnon. Next week on Camp Quiz Clash, Hunter will meet a new trivia challenger. We'll have 4 total rounds of trivia at camp, and the final victor will get a Camp One Clap Very Nice shirt of choice. Speaking of Camp One Clap gear, our first shirt design is available in the One Clap Bonfire store. Pick your favorite color and style and order yours today. There's a link in the show notes and on the website. What's new at camp tomorrow? Well, Capturing the Congress Crown with Counselor Alexis Worthen's second episode, Definitions and Play-by-Plays, will be live. Also, Counselor Adrian Graham will drop yet another mind-bogglingly brilliant episode of Professor Graham and Kevin's ABCs of Debate. Remember, social media challenges are live for every day of camp this August. Until tomorrow, campers, don't forget, camping, like many of the best things in life, it's treat. For Camp One Clap, this is Camp Director Wiley, signing off.